Hi, and welcome to the LinkedIn Collective Studio at the 71st Cannes Lion Festival of Creativity. I'm Joy Robbins, Global Chief Advertising Officer for the New York Times. We're here to discuss a topic that's really top of mind for marketers and advertisers right now. The use of generative AI has nearly doubled in the last 6 months, and marketers are leading the charge in adoption. But will AI help or hinder innovation in our industry? I'm joined in the studio today by Ken Reisman, Vice President of Digital Media Enterprise at Adobe, and Gina Wolf, who's the Global Director and Head of Content Solutions at LinkedIn. Thank you so much for joining us. So Gina, I'm going to start with you. We're seeing high levels of interest, adoption, and upskilling when it comes to AI among marketers. What do you think is driving this?
So I think it's twofold. I think, first of all, marketers in general are innately curious people. And I think historically, as we're in the 71st Cannes Festival, there's evidence of that, right? Tip of spear when it comes to new technologies, anything creative, and I think AI is no different. But I think on the flip side, there's also some pressure, right, to be the tip of spear for your organizations, to adopt this technology and drive business forward, drive growth forward, which is truly the main goal of marketers today. I think that extends beyond, obviously, the internal marketers. And when you look at the entire ecosystem, marketers are relying heavily on their agencies, on their partners, to help them understand how to best utilize this. So I think everyone in the ecosystem is incented to learn, to experiment, explore, adopt, and try new things.
Thank you. Ken, when we talk about the ways AI is set to redefine the role of a marketer in years to come, Adobe is really at the forefront of this. Tell us more about Gen Studio and Adobe AI Assistant.
I'd be delighted to. So Gen Studio is an AI-first, end-to-end marketing content lifecycle app. And I think what that means is that today to generate content, the workflows for marketers are take a long time. There's a lot of reliance on different teams. And what this does is it really streamlines the content creation process, and it really empowers marketers to be just vastly more productive. All the way from initially gathering brand assets, reusing existing assets, using Adobe's Firefly technology to generate variants of those assets through AI, activating them on different digital channels, and then measuring the performance. What Gen AI does is it really makes that whole workflow seamless in a way that our customers are very excited about. And then AI Assistant, that's another technology that we're developing. We have Adobe Experience Platform, which is a really powerful platform for marketers. It's very widely adopted in the industry. AI Assistant really turbocharges the productivity of marketers on the platform. It's a conversational interface to help them really just gather concepts, gather insights, generate new segments and audiences to really just make them much more productive on the platform.
So interesting. Here at Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity, where the most innovative and creative brands are being celebrated, Ken, from your point of view, what impact will AI have on creative outputs?
Yeah, we're just really enthusiastic about the impact of AI on creativity. We believe this is really just a new era for creativity. And on the one hand, I think here at Cannes, we're talking to a lot of creative teams. I've been talking to creative teams all week. It's really going to amplify the ingenuity and productivity of creative teams, streamlining a lot of the production type work that today takes up a lot of the capacity of creative teams, and really helping creatives focus on being more creative, on focusing on just core creativity, core brand strategy, campaign strategy to help their clients just create much more differentiated ideas and differentiated campaigns. At the same time, I think it really opens up creativity. Right? When we talk about marketers that are not professional creatives, what AI does is it really empowers anyone to create what's in their mind's eye.
Yeah.
Opening up content creation to others in a marketing organization.
The democratization of
creativity.
Right? That's perfect. Gina, anything to add?
Yeah, I would just say that you really nailed it with the comment about what's in the mind's eye, because it does start with the humanity of it. It starts with us, right? And I have thought a lot about, as I've walked up and down the street here at Cannes, what's on the Microsoft Beach sign, which is AI is not creative, you are. And that's really the essence of it.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. Well, what role do you see AI playing in the development of new creative formats or mediums that just haven't been explored yet, Gino?
Yeah, I think the possibilities are really endless.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes it so fun, right? And you see, I mean, in terms of mediums, you just see technology, AI playing such a great role, I mean, well outside of advertising. I mean, even looking at fashion, if you look back at in January in Paris, the John Galliano show for Maison Margiela was perhaps the most offline show under a bridge in Paris, but then went instantly viral. And then you think about how AI helps to accelerate the initial sketch ideas or the initial concept for a show. To your point, there's so much more efficiency and connectivity that technology can help us across all mediums. So I think that the future is really bright and exciting, and you just never know what's coming around the corner.
So democratization, acceleration, it's such exciting, exciting times. Ken, how do you think marketers and advertisers can balance the use of utilizing AI with maintaining authentic human creativity?
Yeah, I think this builds upon what we've been talking about. First of all, we really believe that creativity starts with the people. It's really, as we're designing AI, we're really designing it with people at the center.
Yeah.
So I mentioned before that AI is going to streamline the production type work.
Right.
But the core creative work really starts with people and people's ideas.
Sure.
And I think we see that in, for example, our community forum for Firefly. When you look at what different people have created with the same tools, it's just completely different ideas. All right. So it really does start with people's ideas.
Right.
I think the second thing is, when we talk about authenticity, is making sure that the content creators are recognized for having created their content. Right. And so we believe in empowering the end viewer to understand the provenance of the content. There should be content credentials, which I believe the New York Times has adopted, and a lot of brands have adopted, to understand who created the content, to understand whether AI was involved in the process of content creation.
Right.
And then, also to enable content creators to monetize the content that they've created.
I think the governance aspect is really interesting and important. And what I love is that has been at the forefront of a lot of the discussion here at Cannes, elsewhere in the industry. And I think there's been a healthy realization, a recognition, and a balance there. I think we will continue to sort what the right balance is, but I think it's absolutely important, and agreed, it definitely starts with the human element, the team coming together. I think AI can certainly do a lot to, like I said, accelerate, but it does begin with what's here.
Yeah. Last question for you both. As AI continues to evolve, what collaborative opportunities do you see arising between these AI technologies and traditional creative roles in marketing and advertising? I mean, when you look ahead, what do you think that there is to kind of look forward to? I mean, that we haven't even kind of imagined yet.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot there. What I'm most excited about, it's just of the many things that we have in R&D, is really how AI can be an accelerant for ideation.
Yeah.
I really believe that AI is going to just completely change the way we think about generating new ideas. To really guide you, if you have an idea in mind, to help you rapidly explore different avenues of thought and rapidly visualize what's in your mind's eye in real time. And we really believe this is going to just not only accelerate ideation, but help creative teams and anyone come up with much bolder ideas, to explore different options much more rapidly. So I think it'll ultimately lead to more engaging content, much more exciting content, and also higher productivity from teams.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time this week talking with heads of creative at agencies, creators across the ecosystem, And I think AI offers so many exciting tools. If you think back about what traditionally has been just sitting in a room and sketching something on a notepad, and how that has evolved and how AI accelerates ideation, not just for the individual, but for the teams that collaborate together within an agency environment. I mean, I don't think AI will replace the grand idea, but it does make it easier to collaborate and come up with that idea, numerous ideas to test and learn. And I think that just bodes well for creativity in general.
Well, thank you, Ken and Gina, so much for being with us here and sharing your perspectives. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. For more insights into the state of B2B marketing right now, check out the B2B Marketing Benchmark Report. Thank you.